What's good, Nomad Nation? It's your boy Nomad. So today we are back with another Imkevinn video. This one's entitled Kengan Ashura is Pure Hands. Now, again, another 43.5-minute video, bro. Holy hell, bro. You guys are killing me with these long videos here. But we're going to check them out. I'm enjoying them. They've been pretty funny. Kevin here has been absolutely killing it with these videos. So, we're about to jump right into this. But first, we got to shout out the Nomad VIPs. Become a member today. Help your boy out. Get members exclusive content. And get this video and every other video that I release a little bit early. You get them before everybody else. You know? I'm just saying. But let's jump right into this because, again, this is going to be like a 50-minute video. Yeah. Hopefully we don't get hit with a copyright strike. Hopefully we get this video up. Kevin, bro. I'm just reacting, bro. I love the work. Don't hit me with the copyright strike. Let's get it.
It's about that time. I've been seeing the comments and yeah, it's been a little while since the first one, but we're back. Kengan Ashura Season 2. That's down one.
Bro, isn't it crazy how I just reacted to that video? I don't know when he dropped that video. I think he just showed a year ago, but he just dropped this other one like a week after I reacted to the other one. The timing, bro. Timing. Crazy.
Of, if not the best fighting anime I've ever seen. It's really between this and Fog Hill. But if you need a little refresher on what happened last season, I can't help you with that because I don't know. Them boys were just boxing out there. But the entirety of Season 1 was only the first bracket. Huh? Oh no, she's...
Bruh. Was only the first bracket, bro? You thought this was the finals, bro? Nah, bro. We still got... She wants his babies. She wants his baby so bad.
Back.
I really want to have your children.
Okay, well, let's just go ahead and, yeah. He knew what he had to do and got up out of it. You see that face? That is a man on a mission. He saw his life flash before his eyes and had to escape with efficiency. But real quick, I gotta give a big thanks to HBAR for sponsoring this video. Now, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I was never really tapped into the different browser options and whatnot. I was convinced they were all the same thing, just in a different font. But I'ma be honest, this is actually pretty cool. They got this feature called GX Mods, and you can customize your whole browser. We got Minecraft, Naruto, JJK, God of War, Saul Goodman. If you want a close-up of Saul, you can have it. Personally, though, I had to go with the GOAT, Jinx. Animated wallpaper.
That's pretty dope.
You know, I'm still recovering. They also have live wallpapers if you want something more interactive. My favorite feature, though, is the background music. You can mix and match multiple mods, too, and I'm about to trigger some of y'all PTSD. It's time for you to upgrade. Use my link in the description to download HBAR today. And she's talking about the same thing, and the way Ohma acted makes perfect sense now. This girl is 16.
What?
Oh, yo, whoa, hold up, wait a minute.
It's not illegal.
Out
Out of fucking pocket. That's
of pocket.
out of pocket one.
Then we cut to Freak Boy, and I should just expect this already. 1 second he's tweaking out, the next he's feral. I wonder how the voice actor feels every time he has to voice his guy. There's an asterisk by every line that just says, horny. But we have some bad news. Something's wrong with Ohma. That berserk ability he be using has an extreme toll on his body, specifically his heart. And there really isn't any treatment for it. Only thing that would help him survive is to give up fighting. But y'all know what this show is. Of course he wasn't giving that shit up. But now it's time for the first match of the second round. Reiner versus Aopovich. But real quick, they gave us a short backstory on Reiner, and pretty much he was born as Superman. The density of his muscles were 50 times higher as a newborn. And when he got older, they had him in a box playing.
Hey, yo, check out Buddy's hair. The roundabout, the bald, and then the little fluff on top. That is crazy work right there.
Games with a custom-made titanium controller. And you know what this guy does after seeing him break it? He brought him outside and said, all right then, hit me.
What?
Bruh. That's exactly how I expect you to look after that.
Why would you ask him to do that? There are so many better ways to go about that. Nigga, there's a forest behind you. Have him punch a couple trees or something. That would have worked just the same. Matter of fact, what was even the point? The kid was breaking titanium controllers. You seen it. You was there. You already know how strong he is. That's like risking your life to find out if the grass is green, if the sky is blue, if dogs bark. Like, nigga, you know the answer. Anyways.
Like, bruh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies
fighting out of Marley,
and gentlemen.
6'3", weighing in at 425 pounds, the armored fury, the unshakable shield, the immovable wall. At least that's what they used to call him. He fell off in season 4. We have Reiner. And he used to be cool. And now, I don't really care to give him an intro, so Aopovich.
Boo, boo, boo.
And I'm not gonna lie, nothing too crazy happened in this fight. It was really just two powerhouses swinging at each other. Reiner won this. But the next one I'm actually excited for. We got Mutaba, the African
He like builds up to the fight and he goes, yeah, nothing much happened here.
mercenary going up against the great Kali, and this dude is really into his role. He had the off-brand Undertaker theme song in the back, but this is like his alternate personality, and I can't tell if the crowd knows that or if they actually think this is a different guy. All he did was throw on some white face paint. I pray they're not that stupid. Immediately takes out the eyes.
Oh.
Or so we thought. Just poked 2 holes in his cheeks.
My back.
Putting all his weight behind these
That would still hurt, but still.
punches. Connects the left hook. Right gets blocked. Body shot. Hammer fist. And ends the block string with a spin punch. But it's still his turn. Just punishing that guard until Mutaba goes for the takedown. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Hold this DDT.
Oh.
Mutaba isn't gonna lose that easily though. Used his arm to block the force. Then he goes to tell him, why would you put yourself at a disadvantage? Breaking through his hole, getting into that mount position. Yeah, you better keep that grip tight. Holding the back of his head is the only thing saving you right now.
Hold on, man, not the ears, bro, not the ears.
Now, if you forgot, Mutaba is blind. Kinda. He has the tough thing going on. They say they're blind, but they're not really blind. His hearing deadass outlines everything. He can see perfectly fine. And all that attack.
He basically said he's blind, but it's actually bullshit. He can see perfectly fine. He sees everything with the brow.
I did was make the outlines a little fuzzy. You ain't stop shit. It's his turn now. Connects a mean left, a quick 2-piece, kidney shot, another left, kicks the body, another 2-piece into the side kick. He was really putting the beats on a man.
Huss, huss, huss.
Oh my god!
Oh
Come
my
on
god.
Now, was that all you got? Quit running away and fight. But this is why I rock with Mutaba. He noticed his fighting style wasn't working, so he said, I bet. Let me try boxing. This is his first time ever doing this, by the way. He has never used a boxing stance. But that junk was working, no slip. Yeah, we playing a different game now. Straight counter hits. Go ahead, do it again.
Oh,
Not gonna lie, Mutaba might be one of my favorites. Just look, lands the hit, moves away. Lands the hit, moves away.
Clean.
Bitch, I said back up. This dude is tough. Making him
Clean.
look like a fool out there. Got your kneecap cracked for that. Yeah, hold on to that
that
motherfucker
fucking
too.
hurt.
I know it hurt.
Yep.
But he hits his cheeks again. But now he's holding on to that arm.
He hits his cheeks again. Pause? That's so funny, dude.
And it just went downhill from here. Punching, doing no damage, started spamming eye pokes, missing by the way. Then took out his other ear, and this was the only time this blind man was truly blind. Got hit with a clothesline into an elbow.
Oh.
Full Nelson body slam.
Oh my
making
god.
the guy look stupid out there. Is what you thought I was gonna say. Take my ears out, I'll take out yours. Fair trade. Oh, and by the way, I was just acting. He goes in, fakes the eye poke. Give me that gun. Drop it.
I was just acting.
Standing over him, smiling. That's my goat. And they explain how Mutaba did something called the heart jab. He aimed underneath the ribs and the force connected with his heart. But knowing the nature of the show, of course he was gonna get up. And that low-key annoyed me because Mutaba just ulted and you can still stand on 2 feet. At this point, you might as well fade to black, throw text on the screen saying Mutaba lost, because how is he gonna win now? Then they try to throw in a flashback like I care, nigga, stop. So Mutaba was like, fine, I'll play along. Runs in just to get blood spat in his face.
Ew.
Picked up, body slammed, and Mutaba actually got excited off that. Haven't felt this way in a long time.
He got excited. Imagine getting your fucking face slammed and then being excited over that. Jesus, bro.
Huh. Well, take back everything I just said. That was his final push. And I respect what Mutaba does after. He pinned them to show respect, but my boy, that's not how they do it in wrestling. At least I don't think so. Not in America, at least. This show would never escape the freak allegations pulling stunts like this. But afterwards, we see him about clean as a bitch. Got the Mike Jack suit on. But he goes to tell us, yeah, I can also see through my nose.
Wow.
When he took out my ears, I just sniffed his scent to find him. Okay. Anyways, a little context for this
Okay.
next fight. This guy has to win or else his village is going to be destroyed by this man. Why? I'm not exactly sure, because apparently they want to build a power company here in bumfuck nowhere. Like, who came up with this idea? Who wants to drive 100 miles and then hike up a mountain to get to work? But his opponent is dead-ass Sasuke. They copied Naruto's homework and changed a few answers. He looks like a custom character I made on Saints Row or something. He even calls himself the Lightning God. Don't be surprised if we see a Chidori halfway through this. And then they gave us his backstory and made it seem like he was the most dangerous man on the planet. Killing was like breathing. He does it naturally, they said. Looks at humans as only flesh bags, things that
He's gonna
need
get
to be
fucked.
thrown out. So one day he was on a mission and everything he stood for out the window. Got a glance at fine shit and it was like his whole world opened up. And is this the same day a random man walks in your room and y'all just start playing cards?
What?
Speed Blitz.
Just goes in from that to Speed Blitz.
His punches sound like gunshots. So he runs back in, weaves the roundhouse.
Oh.
I see. He took that hit on purpose. Saw Pang thought it was his turn until Sasuke did his little after image technique. So he stands his ground, curling his body. Give me
This
that.
guy's a little crazy.
I like that flavor. Wasn't phased by that attack at all, so now it's really his turn. Weave, lands the hit, but
I love
Saw
that.
Pang's
Weave?
game plan is to purposely take hits so he can go for the counter. So Sasuke said, I bet. Started going for speed hits, ended up landing a clean one to the face too.
That was
and
nice.
now they reset. Saw Pang already huffing and puffing over there. It's been 30 seconds. Slip, your moveset got uploaded to the database. You're not getting hit by those. And look how he cocks his neck back. This is what you call a dangerous man. People who do headbutts are not okay. Like,
Nope.
yeah, it's an option, but why would you ever choose that option? You're injuring
Exactly.
yourself too. You crack the ground with your
I never understood headbutts. Even in real life, not even talking about anime. Headbutts, bro. You're telling me you want to hit someone with your fucking head? Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna hurt the other person, but like, bruh, the harder you hit somebody with your head, the harder it's gonna hurt you too. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense.
go. You can play it off all you want, but I know your shit beaming right now. So this is when Sasuke changes his stance. Saw Pang runs in, but tone that shit down. He wasn't gonna go down that easy though. Idiots. Free
Idiot. Free hits.
Thumbs into the temple, hand into the jaw, finger extend to the forehead, but Saul Pang said that ain't shit. Punishing that left arm, it took 2 hits to crack that bone. Weave. Checks the kick, so he throws out the knee. Got your ass. This one about to hurt.
Uh-oh. Oh, that fucking ridiculous, bro.
Sasuke done countered it. I told you that headbutt is a double-edged sword. At the
Exactly.
last second, I believe he stepped forward, stopping the headbutt halfway. And what he's trying to do now is rattle that brain. Constant
Oh my
attacks to the
God.
head.
They gotta be.
Saul Pang tackles him. Fuck off me. Right back to shaking that brain up. About to leave out of here with memory loss. Slip. Tackles him down, but Saul Pang brings him in. Great idea, stopping his momentum. Man,
Yep.
bitch, get off me. Sasuke
Get off
breaks
me.
free, but Saul
Get
Pang
off
not
me.
giving him a chance to run away. Kicks the right leg, kicks the left leg, left again, bullying that left leg, so he goes in. Saul
Yeah. He showed the Marvel rivals again. Bruh. That's so good.
Winding a
That's
mean
so
elbow.
good.
And the screen fades to white.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all pink nose. Double fist to the chin, he was out of there. And losing this match means he failed to save his village. So he's talking to his rival and he said, yeah, I'm done. I don't think I can fight anymore.
Bro's
You
disgust.
don't want to fight anymore, then I'm done with you. Kowan, you don't understand. My time here is done.
So the next fight is Freak Boy on the
This is
screen.
literally
You know we're gonna see some
never,
wild shit.
literally never brought up again, he says. See some wild shit.
I hate being made to wait. Ohma! Ohma!
Anyways, he's fighting Gensai. And the moment he got close, he said, listen, bitch, I know that fighting style you use. My friend was the creator, and I got word that one of his students was the one who killed him. So let me tell you how this is gonna go. I'm gonna make you pay for what you've done, and I'm gonna start by beating your ass.
Imagine being able to build
Imagine
anything
getting hit with an ad.
just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Now, the first half of this fight was just Gensai playing excellent defense. Freaky Boy's technique is moving just when you blink, making it seem like you disappear. And pairing that with the Rakshasa's palm, which is like, I don't know how to explain it, it's kind of like spiral punches, I guess. Blocks the left, chops the right, elbows the high palm, tries the same with the left. We switch angles, right palm out of here, left hook blocked. Freak Boy can't get through the defense. Doing all this with one hand, and finally he backs away.
Uh-oh.
Beware of your place.
Kicks the leg out, going for another blow, but gets thrown off. And that's because Freak Boy started using Ohma's technique. Then we get Freak Boy's backstory. He was only born because his father was sick and needed new organs. So his pops paid a prostitute to have his child. And as he was getting older, he started to believe he deserved to die. Until one day, Ohma came through, unintentionally saving him. Ohma was only boxing because these guys were in his territory. He didn't give a damn about Freak Boy, but Freak Boy gave a damn about him. In his head, Ohma was some god who came and saved him. So once he got the chance, he ran away. Not with happiness, not with relief, not with resolve, but horny. And immediately after, he becomes a prostitute.
You what?
Everything is starting to add up now. So a few years go by,
Hey, yo. I've been watching here about fucking throwing some hands, you know, getting some fucking booty cheeks clapped over here. And then it's showing me some freaky ass shit over here. What are we watching over here?
kills his pops, takes his money, did everything he could to track down Ohma, and once he did, he didn't see the monster that saved him years ago. He saw a regular dude and blamed Nico, his master, for taming him. So he then went off, trained under this guy, and once he got strong enough, he killed him for no reason. But back to the fight. Weave, breaks the ground up, kicks the rocks behind you, simply grazing his chest, cracked a rib. And now he's back to wailing around. Gensai was like, yo, this nigga is weird. Runs back in.
Oh my god.
Put three fingers straight through his palm, but that didn't phase Freak Boy. He said they can go hand for hand, but then he gets a low kick. Gensai jumps over, but peep how he uses Rakshasa's palm on the ground, messing up his landing. Come here.
That's
Got
wild.
blocked by his size 27 feet. Dude's
For real,
foot
though.
is the same size as Freak Boy's arms. Put 8 holes in that man's chest. So Freak Boy starts wailing around again, but changed up the pattern this time, actually connected with the shoulder. Don't get cocky, boy. Stabbed straight in the gut with the broken fingers too.
If that won't work, then maybe this will.
Boy, fuck no. Don't ever try me with that weak ass shit.
Fuck
Kicks
no.
the leg out using the broken fingers too. Mods, give me 3 different angles.
That's gotta be a kill shot.
The winner, Haruki,
Kill shot.
moving on.
And look at Lemillion glazing after the match, bro. Go back to your seat. When you fought him in the first round, he said he felt nothing but pity for you. He was just playing around for a little fun. Like the nigga threw a punch. I've never seen him throw a punch against anyone except you. And you're over here glazing him.
So, am I close, Master?
Master? But now we have easily my top 3 favorite. The Hippie. And the guy he's going against, if you remember, he apparently died in the first season, but hey, he's back now. And not gonna lie, the start of this fight wasn't too crazy. Hippie was just running all over the place because this dude's ability is being extremely flexible. His arms can extend across the map, but that's until he runs in. Two-piece grabs the arm, twists it around, and yeah, the guy is flexible. You can't break his arm by the joints. But Hippie knew that. Is all a part of the plan. He starts spamming this attack again. Euro step. Just as planned.
Oh my god.
Grabbed that motherfucker too, dropped his ass. And then he broke the arm again. You see, since breaking joints won't work in this guy, you gotta snap the whole bone, and that's why Hippie aimed for the elbow a second ago. So the guy will think he's going for the joints again. Nice try, buddy. I seen Yujiro do the same.
Imagine blocking a fucking a punch from somebody and just going, nope. Like, bruh.
Thing, but his was better. Elbow was rocking, bro, until he was ready to finish this. Kicks him vertically into the air and then dropped him. Stuffed his head into the dirt. I expect nothing less from the GOAT. And it's funny because he was like, do you think the two of us can ever rematch one day? Absolutely not. Aren't you on death row? You're not going to be around for long. And even if you wasn't, I don't want to fight you again, bro. I'm sorry. And he posed after saying that shit too. Got him on the TV with it. Peace and love, face ass.
It just keeps going back to this. He's almost there.
And this next fight, I'm already knowing he's going to be crazy. We got Fang.
Damn, can you imagine if he and I were out there?
Her face says it all. She just didn't want to hurt your feelings. She knows you can't handle that. Bro lost in the first round. Shit, he even lost before that. Ohma cooked you before we even got to the tournament. You talking about some fighting Fang. Man, just get comfortable. The only action you're getting is walking to and from the snack stand. But Fang is up against Kowan, the jab demon, and the guy walked up before even getting announced. He wanted minimal talking, straight boxing. Got ready in his stance, and Fang said, you know what? Let me give that a go. Both in that boxing stance. They close the distance, and look at the movement out of Kowan. Straight air balls from Fang. Hunter, slip, and now they reset, sizing each other up, feeling the game out. Yo, I'm telling y'all, man, it's a game of the jabs. They're both creating shockwaves with their hits until Kowan told him this ain't for the fashion. Let that low shit roll off the back, nigga, hold this. Yo ass over there pretending, nigga, I'm the real thing. Slip. Got that boy legs shaking, and I hope you ain't think we done. How that gut feeling. And like I said before, Kowan is the jab demon, giving that boy straight work. He don't know what to do. He's scared. Stop, please. Got him.
Got him.
And I kid you not, he was eating so many combos that he lost his memory. Had no clue how he got out there. But even so, there was nothing but a smile on his face.
Crazy.
What's wrong? Are you done pretending you're a boxer?
Now he's trying to break that guard. 1-2, double body shot, left hook, straight, giving him that straight pressure. Cameraman changed the angle. Weave.
Cameraman changed the angle.
Block, dodges the double left, stops the uppercut. He fakes a step through, deflects with the elbow, blocks the low, deflects the next two attacks. Cameraman. Fang hasn't given up on that boxing style yet, so Kowan said, I bet, let me show you a little something. Now he's back on the offense, pummeling that guard. Hold on, let me check the back of your head real quick. Stop moving.
Let me check the back of your head real quick. Hold on. Stop moving, motherfucker. What is this? How did this even come up right there?
Goes back to bullying the guard. I understand it now. Stops his arm. Get your weight up. And this is when they tell us Fang just created, like for real, just now, a new fighting style to counter Kowan. And he goes, hey, stop using boxing and go all out. I bet.
I bet.
He goes back in. He checks the kick but watches back fist. He told him to stop boxing, so he's giving him something new. Double jab, right hook, left hook, straight. Roundhouse into the leg kick. Actually connects the right and run that back real quick. Look at the power behind these hits. Shoulder check, runs in, clashes with the knee. Fade to back real quick. Gotta change the angle. Another roundhouse, triple jab, cross, uppercut gets dodged. Step back to counter. Fuck off me. One thing about Fang though, he's always gonna check them kicks. Tries grabbing the arm. Move, bitch.
Tries grabbing the arm. Move, bitch.
Had to reset back to neutral real quick. Catch his breath. Kowan was working on it. He thought he had that opening.
No.
Kowan with a mean uppercut, but Fang steps on the toes. Counter. And he loves these roundhouses. Blocks the cross, jab to the gut. The next two gets blocked. Cross, weave, cameraman, jab, cross.
Cameraman. Bruh.
Closes in with a haymaker, steps back, grabs the head. Excellent block out of Fang, but this is when Kowan starts using those elbows. Slicing his neck. Goes for the follow-up, big clash, but they ain't done. Deflect. The 1-2 gets blocked. Kicks the back leg, throws one up top two. Fang said it's his turn. Weave. Doesn't last for long though. Gut punch, front kick, another roundhouse in. Not gonna lie. Now I have to revise my top 3 because Kowan is definitely up there. Look at how fast he does these strikes. I don't care what nobody say. Kengan has the best fights in anime. Uh-oh. There goes guard. I got one for you too. Both fighters are huffing and puffing. This is gonna end real soon. Fang kicks the leg. Kowan backsteps to straight. Double jab into the leg kick. Another step back, but this time he hits all elbow, cracking that hand. So now it's Fang's turn. Lands a mean hit, but Kowan got one for him too, and as he runs in, he tries predicting his next move, and this single grapple changed the entire game. Tossed him across the field, and before he can really get up, lands a devastating kick, winning him the match. See, now I understand the way Fang fights. He will fight the same style as whoever his opponent is and try to beat him using it. Like in the first round, he fought Aopovich and beat him with his own style. But for this one, he realized he couldn't win using only strikes, so he had to resort to grappling. Easily best fight so far. Kowan might be my #1 favorite. He fought the top dog here, shook his brain up, made him lose his memory. Even though he lost, he kept that title as the best striker. And after the match, Fang was like, yo, why was I a little scared in that match? Like, you got it. So now we cut back to Ohma. And
He's like, shit, I almost lost that, bro. He's like, I almost lost that.
Ashura is actually planning to withdraw from the tournament, which we know is not going to happen. Hold on, the screen's panning down. Finger twitch. Yeah, there go the finger twitch. But we finally get a little break from the fights. So Two-Face here is leading a coup d'etat. OG walks in the room, and I'm glad they color coordinated this shit. Black suits versus white suits. Otherwise, they would have been smacking their own squad down. What was this guy's plan? Clearly, someone already whooped your ass. You need to be in the back lines providing emotional support. And this dude is back. Didn't you get tossed in the river?
Gets rocked 5 seconds later, bro.
For like 20 episodes ago.
Bruh.
But Two-Face here wants to create a new Kengan association. Gave everyone a choice to either join him or die by the explosives he planted in the dome. And you must have made your plan so obvious, because this guy was like, bro, you don't think we caught on to this shit? And 50 of his members pulled up, including Ryan. You are so trash. How does your coup d'etat get countered the same episode it started? Also, he tried using the bombs he set up with himself in the room, by the way. I don't know what his plan was, but it didn't matter anyway.
Bruh.
The bombs were already disabled. How can everything go so wrong? What was you doing? Tweeting out your ideas? Using an alt account thinking you were safe? They knew every little detail about your plans. And apparently, some fighters had assassins sent out specifically for them, but for Ohma, instead, he got someone who was ordered to kidnap him. Who sent this guy? I don't know. But what I do know is that the GOAT is back. And the
What I do know is the GOAT is back.
I was like, oh good, so I don't need the old one anymore. Tries taking him out like Ohma was gonna allow that.
I'll say this one more time. Get the hell away from me.
And surprisingly, he pulls out the same tech that Ohma uses, but then it clicks in his head. This guy was sent here by the bugs. Whoever they are, but yeah, Buddy got off-screened. Hello? Yeah, you can head home now. That nigga got his ass beat. You being for real? I'm looking at him right now. He's currently getting a knee dug into his spine. And just like that, they left. But I thought everything was fine. Ohma got some rest, got some treatment. We're all good.
Oh no. Oh no.
Dog, does he just have a permanent debuff? Been knocked out this whole time and still messed up? And right before his fight, we see Yamashita pleading for him to drop out.
I don't want to bury you. Respect your elders, do you hear me? Drop out of the fight. Come on, Ohma. Please, give up. You have to drop out.
The guy thinks he's gonna die. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And his opponent is none other than the submission specialist himself. Coming straight from Wall Moria, Armen. Get ready! And... Don't you ever run at me like that, Geronimo. Let me show you what I learned in the field. Tries the armbar. Ohma quickly rolls over. Good dodge and instantly goes into the triangle chokehold. Ohma tried stomping on him. Armen almost got him to another hold. Come here. Get your ass down.
Sit your ass down.
Had to take a breather real quick. That junk is tiring.
Not bad for a little bitch.
Huh? Why did he say that? Wasn't y'all just cool at the start of the match? Anyways, Ohma finally escapes the hold, sets him up for the mount, but Armen reverses that real quick. So far, they've been locked in a stalemate. Ohma throwing out attacks while Armen countering. Took another breather until they started fighting for control. Finally got a punch off, but Armen puts him in the armbar. Ohma flips over, then Armen flips over, putting him back where he started. And look, I be trying to tell y'all, this is why Kengan is leagues above Baki. Baki don't be showing stuff like this. An actual struggle with
This isn't terrible, but the Kengan team would have cooked 50 times better.
skill plays a big role. Armen is known for being better on the ground, and it's showing. But we also got to keep in mind, they both came into this already injured. Ohma putting pressure on them broken ribs, he felt that. Used that chance to break out the mount. Now, the reason why Armen was so focused on countering was so he can wear out Ohma. And I'm not even going to hold you. I don't know what move he pulled out his ass right here, but hey, he got free. And someone please tell me what Mutaba is looking at. Nigga, ain't you blind? How are you watching the TV? I'm telling y'all, these blind folks in anime only ever say that shit for the title. Only saying
Bro, they ain't blind.
that so when they do something cool, they can add on the blind bonus points. Anyways, he begins throwing out a barrage of attacks, everything getting either evaded or blocked until this dude, not gonna lie, Ohma is for real cheating. I don't know what water form this is, but he just glided his way into a headlock. And then lays down, spine on kneecaps, pushing down with both arms. Like, how do you even get out of this? Ribs getting cracked even more, like he shouldn't be able to escape. But of course, he does. Breaking Ohma's fingers got him free, and he got all excited like,
Yeah, it's my first time breaking a bone. I tried this in the other match, but it didn't work. It's easier than I thought.
just to get his ribs cracked again and dropped into another chokehold. He was getting choked out by his own arm, and to make it even worse, Ohma dislocates the same arm that's still choking him out, by the way. And that one free hand, yeah, he went ahead and broke that too.
Buddy's being broken, bud.
I rock with you, Armen, but he was not winning that. Anyways, we're gonna skip a little fights here and there. So Mutaba versus Reiner, Reiner won. Mainly because Mutaba dropped out. He's a mercenary, not a fighter. He doesn't have the same value for fighting. He fights to survive, not to win, and didn't see much upsides to the risk of continuing this match. Sasuke versus Gensai. Gensai cooked his shit. Bad. Like, he was completely outmatched. That super speed he has, useless. And apparently Gensai killed his pops at some point.
Oh my god.
Oh
Murked
my
your daddy
god.
And then whooped your ass. Your clan needs to put his face on the wall. He with a big sign that says avoid, just to make sure y'all don't forget. But this next one is gonna be
That's good.
The final match of round 3. The Hippie, one of my favorites, up against the Fang. But in this fight, Fang isn't trying to imitate his opponent. He threw his hands up and is just waiting, while Hippie is taking his time walking him down. Now, don't mistake this for being cocky. It's just all a part of the plan. He's fighting with the basics in this one, not trying to be too flashy, not even a smile on his face. That's a double jab cross. Roundhouse gets blocked.
Now it's getting
does it
serious.
again, gets dodged. Does it again, also gets dodged. And then he does it one more time, hitting nothing but air. The Hippie is going to be one of the strongest. He is dodging these hits with minimal movement. It's on the knees, that's why it looks like he isn't moving at all. But he realized Fang wasn't taking the bait. He would usually copy the person he's fighting, but since he isn't, Hippie said he's going to pull him in by force. Dodges the front kick. Right into his liver.
I thought he was going to be an upper nut, but...
Running back, Hippie closes the distance, so he tries throwing out a punch. Put that boy into an elbow lock, and this is when we find out there was a moment in time where Hippie was in line to become the Fang. See, the Fang is only a title given to the chairman's fighter. In fact, before this match, our Fang had a fight to keep his spot. Anyways, he drops lower, throwing out a roundhouse, and Hippie is reading him like a book. He is doing exactly what he wanted him to do. With the finger extended, he strikes the 3 critical points on his face. Or so we thought. That finger got snapped, and they ain't no running, boy. You gonna scrape the eye. Elbow gets blocked, and now he's on defense, taking a barrage of attacks. That right arm is looking crazy right now, but it ain't over yet. Grabs the back to make sure he falls down. I don't know what he did, but this is a bad look, bro. I hate seeing you like this. So Fang hits him with the 1-inch punch, and not gonna lie, bro, fuck this fight.
Wow.
My guy got cooked. I don't even know what to
Fuck
say.
this
I
fight.
was expecting a decently even match. I wasn't expecting Hippie to win, but at least make it difficult. That was so underwhelming. I thought it was gonna be one of the best fights. Damn. Well, that's the end of round 3. Off to the semifinals. But before that, Freak Boy does make his return.
Before we get to the finals, we got Freak Boy real here quick.
Yeah, if I had to see that, so do you. But today is now
So do
the
you.
final day of the Kengan tournament. We have Ohma versus Reiner, a fight we've all been waiting for. Reiner makes the first move, and frankly, he made the next 15. Had Ohma in a crazy block string, all up until he sent him across the arena. He didn't even realize the damage his arm took. So then he gets into this pose. Trying something new this late into the game, shit, sometimes you gotta take that risk. Ate that. Connected with a punch of his own, and the tech Ohma just used is called Demon Slaughterer. It's pretty much full counter, best way to explain it. Only if it's done correctly though. Right there, he was only able to reflect half the power. So Reiner sprints in, flow control, we gonna make this one interesting.
Weave.
Not enough. Back to playing defense. Those arms will never be the same. Getting beat on like this.
Look at
by a
that.
brute, and why stop there? Get them legs while you at it. Started spamming those lows. He
Buddy's looking beat up, bro.
even ripped through the fabrics. That's how bad it is.
Hang in there! Ohma! You're not done! Just keep going! Fight!
Now he wants him to fight, doesn't want him to get back out.
Yamashita. And is that Miss Kaede with you? Oh yeah, I can't lose. Now when fine shit is watching. Slip. There's more stakes on the line now. Lock that arm up. But he does break free. Excellent dodges out of Ohma, so Reiner tries to end it right here. But that left was only a feint for his real attack. And I don't know what this was. Made it seem like he unlocked a domain expansion or some shit. That full counter attack is OP. Redirected all of his power back into this kick. Even had
That's
the
wild.
birds flying away. That's how you know it was up. And now the second to last fight. Gensai versus
So I'm assuming he won there
Fang,
with that
a
kick.
fight between two titans. They both have been dominating in their matches, and it's finally time to see who's better.
And begin!
The match starts, but no one moves. They're feeling each other out, both trying to read the other, waiting for the slightest change in the opponent's energy. So Gensai makes the first move, going for the eyes. Flash step, flash step. Both of them were trained by Soul Reapers, and that's when they started throwing out attacks. They were dodging so fast it looked like it was phasing through. But
Oh
the
my
one
God.
with more skill will come out on top, graze them. Oh shit. But he sidesteps the follow-up, stabbing Fang. He tries
Ow.
removing his hand, but dodging that second attack threw off his balance. Gensai goes for the eyes once again.
No problem.
This guy's just trying to take out the eyes, bro. He's just trying to cheat, bro.
He said no problem. He talking to me? But he elbows his fingers, and my goodness, his fingers have been getting bent all day. He throws out a cross. Gensai thought he read that, but he brings it back in. And right back to that onslaught until Gensai was like, now is my chance. And I really thought he had something there, but that shit was baby food. Got his fingers cracked for the 17th time. And anytime you see this man smile, just know he up to no good. He switched back to that formless style, just clawing at him, but they said it's for a reason. Sticking to traditional wouldn't work on Gensai apparently, even though I feel like he was getting worked out there, but sure. I see the thread. Dislocated that man's elbow. Now he is still defending pretty good with one arm, extremely good actually, because he swung his arm, knocking his elbow back in place at the same time striking Fang's hand with his thumb. And he saw that slight hesitation. He's taking his turn back. Left hook straight to that liver. Tries another stab with the thumb, gets blocked, but it doesn't matter. Connected a mean headbutt.
Oh my god, the headbutts, bro.
And now he's really putting that pressure on. He chops the shoulder. Gensai knows Fang is looking out for the stab attack, so he does everything else. Palms the chin, grabs the back of his neck, feints the body shot. The fuck? Hit him so hard it popped his shirt. Got one more for your bitch ass. With
so hard it popped his shirt.
Broken fingers at that. He tries running away. No, you can't run from this. Uppercut with the middle finger extended. Another palm to the chin gave that boy first class tickets, setting him up to land a stab. Fang done unlocked a new stance. Overhand low kick, dodges the straight, throws out a claw, and peeped the switch back into punches. One claw and then right back into punches again. He's mixing his formless style with his inner tactics, making it way harder to counter. And once he lured him in, he tried landing the 1-inch punch. But Gensai snapped his wrist. And I kid you not, the narrator just said like 8 different bones that just got shattered. Though he didn't leave that completely unscathed. His right hand took the entire force. His fingers are shattered. He had to force his muscles to make a fist. So Fang rushes in, both throwing out an attack.
Ow, your broken hand.
But he caught his wrist. Gensai easily gets free though, so he throws out the knee. But he wasn't done. He said, get your ass back down here. Knee straight to the gut. Pushes away, runs back in, ran straight into his palm. Eyes rolling to the back of his head. It ain't looking too good. And the guy runs in again, catching a crispy elbow. I know your brain is rattling in there. And
oh my god.
To my surprise, the Fang actually lost. The end of an era. The Titan who once ruled unchallenged finally met his equal, and Gensai claimed the crown. But now we have the grand finale, the last match of the Kengan tournament. Ohma versus Gensai, a battle that won't just crown the victor, but decide the very future of the entire organization.
It all comes down to the final battle. He's hurt.
Starting the match off with the flutter steps, proceeds to get everything blocked, and Gensai was like, damn, there's no power behind these punches. He really has no strength left in him. I wish I had the chance to face you when you were in top shape. He finally tapped back into that Kaioken, but this time it was different. He didn't let the power consume him. He's able to use Life Advance and Nico style at the same time. Started forcing him down. Gensai goes for the stab, but ate a knee instead, so now he's on offense. Though this version of Life Advance gave him speed, not power. He was pushing Gensai back for a little bit until he said, oh, wait a minute, this ain't shit. Popped him in his gut. And this time, instead of moving back, the nigga starts moving forward. Started throwing his own hits out until finally connected the palm. Goes for the finishing blow. Sidestep.
Sidestep.
And watch this. He backs up. Got his ass.
Whoa.
then continues with the roundhouse, elbows the guard, left cross, left hook, another right, roundhouse, runs back in, the strike gets blocked, and now back to the onslaught. Gensai gets his turn back, and the guy stops his punch that would have landed just to rock him with an elbow. But I'm not done. Slip, and now he's going in and out, trying to
Imagine that. Be like, wait a second. And then an elbow coming out. Bro.
land a hit in the back away.
Bruh.
That's until Gensai just smacked his back. This skill range is very off. So he runs back in, but this time changes the angle. Then connects an uppercut that cracked his ribs. Yeah, just call the match. This dude is in the wrong lobby. You should not be cooking the main character this bad. It's getting to a point that if Ohma somehow wins this, I'm not accepting that, bro. It don't make sense. So they both dash in. Ohma ducks the punch at the last second just to taste a mouthful of kneecap. Then elbow strikes him to the ground and
My God.
damn, Ohma,
Damn.
he got you looking like this, running for your life. And he does end up getting Gensai to an arm lock, and I thought that jungle was actually a good play. Like, we rarely see an expression on this guy's face, but he just stabs you like.
Wow.
Funniest part is, he then showed us a whole new skill of deflecting, was stopping all of Gensai's strikes for like 5 seconds. He got his brain shook right after. Was so bad, his life flashed before his eyes. It was so bad, it gave us a flashback of an entirely different character. Why the fuck is Yamashita on my screen? Parry, smacks the arm down, kicks the leg. I thought Ohma connected.
It was so powerful of a punch. Showed us a flashback of a different character. Bruh.
That clean hit, but
Bruh.
his behemoth just runs through it, grabs the nigga head, and these aren't actions of a sane human being. Why did he start spamming headbutts? Like, doesn't that hurt you too? And look at his next move.
That's what
I'm
I'm saying.
actually annoyed how this turned out. Gensai tries landing the stab. Ohma uses indestructible, and in that same motion, taps back into Kaioken for a split second, also using Demon Slaughterer, and that shit does nothing. There's no winning against this guy. I clicked on the next episode thinking the fight was going to continue. Nigga, he lost. Matter of fact, it's worse. He died.
We're flying to Philadelphia! Oh, hell no!
Now, please tell me he faked his death in the manga or something. No way he went out like that. Who thought of this? Oh yeah, let's make him do a crazy ass move, have it do nothing, lose the tournament, and then kill him on a tree. And they tried making me watch 15 minutes on what everyone else got going on. Like I give a damn. But overall, it was solid. Hopefully they end up making a season 3. I'm sure there's more manga to adapt. I just can't accept Ohma going out like that. Like at all.
Bruh. It's just done like that, bruh? Bruh, that would piss me off. I can't even watch this now. I can't even watch this anime now because I already seen all the fights. And I just know they're just gonna end them in the end there. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button. If you guys haven't already, hit that sub, follow along this crazy journey we're on. And let me know what other anime, what other videos you guys want me to react to down in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.